to my channel. I hope that you guys are having a beautiful day and that you guys are all safe right now. I know that 2020 has been a very special year for us all. So today I don't look put together. Usually on this channel I actually look put together because I usually film when on a Sunday when I go to church, but at the moment I'm self-isolating so that I can go and spend time with my family over Christmas, so I look like a mess. So today I wanted to bring to you 6 Christian movies that you have to watch. Now I feel like finding a good Christian movie which isn't like just soppy and like boring can be difficult, but guys, I've got you. I have got you. Now, in my ISO life, I have been watching quite a few movies, and usually I'm a series kind of person, but I've been watching quite a lot of movies, and I wanted to give you my 6 recommendations for you. So, number 1, God is Not Dead. Now, the first one and the second one I'm combining as one, so really this is 7 movies, but let's just ignore that. So yeah, God is Not Dead. It's basically about, the first one is about a guy and he goes to college, and in his philosophy class, his lecturer basically says that in order to pass the module, everyone just has to write on a sheet of paper, God is dead. And he, because he's a Christian, refuses to write that. Amazing, props to him. But basically it's all about him. He basically gets asked to present 3 like seminars and explain why he believes that God is not dead. It's just an amazing film, and I love films that are encouraging and kind of have a plot like that. Another film in this list has a similar plot like that, where people try and disprove God and end up proving God. It's just an amazing film and you guys have to watch it. It's amazing. The second one is just as good. It goes into a woman and she is a teacher, and she's a history teacher, and she gets asked a question about Jesus in her class and she answers, and because she answers quoting the Bible, they say that she basically ends up in court because apparently she's forcing Christianity on people. But yeah, it basically covers the whole court case. Guys, just them 2 films are amazing. My next one is Passion of Christ. Now, quite a lot of people know about this film because of how well known it is. Now, I was recommended this film pretty early on in my Christian journey, and it's just incredible. Like, it's just such a good film. It's in, I think it's Aramaic or it might be Hebrew, so they've stuck to the authentic language, so there are subtitles, but don't be put off by that because honestly guys, it's such a good film. It basically goes into the whole persecution of Jesus, like the death of Jesus, and it covers like Pontius Pilate. Like, it does not hold back. Like, it's got whipping in it. It shows him carrying the cross. Like, it shows so much, and like, it doesn't hold back, but it's really, really good at opening your eyes to the suffering, because I feel like you know what Jesus suffered, but you don't actually know. Like, our brains kind of try and sugarcoat it, but it's such a good movie. Definitely recommend. The next movie is Case for Christ, and this is possibly one of my favorite Christian movies. I'm gonna put it out there. It's just amazing. Basically, this guy's wife becomes a Christian one day, and she gets baptized, she starts going to church every Sunday, she starts reading her Bible, she starts studying scripture, and he actually says at one point that she's cheating on him with another man, and that other man is obviously Jesus. But basically he is a journalist and he tries to disprove Jesus. Yeah, he tries to disprove that Jesus actually existed, because at some point somebody says, if you want to disprove Christianity, you have to disprove the resurrection of Jesus. So he goes into, he speaks to so many scientists, so many different people, and yeah, there's a psychologist involved, there's a historian, there's a scientist like who studied the death, like what are they called when they study like mortuaries and stuff? One of them. But anyway, definitely recommend. It's an incredible film, and I just love films like that where someone tries to disprove Jesus and end up proving him, basically. But it's such an amazing film. I really want to get the book. I'm going to get it after Christmas just in case anyone, because I say I want to get stuff and then buy it and then somebody's got me it for Christmas. So my next film is I Can Only Imagine. Oh, I want to point out all of these films are on Amazon Prime. So if you've got Amazon Prime, then you can watch them all on there. I Can Only Imagine is such a beautiful film. It will make you cry, but in a good way. It's sad, but it's really good at the same time. It's really encouraging. This guy, it's basically based on the song I Can Only Imagine by Mercy Me, and it goes into the songwriter's life, and it basically just covers his relationship with his dad, and his dad was abusive. He basically gets sent to church camp so that he can be away from his dad for like a couple of weeks just to protect him. And his mum disappears at some point. She like takes off and he blames his dad. So he starts singing in the church and his dad actually listens in, but he runs away. And his dad basically turns his life around, finds Jesus. It's just such an encouraging movie, guys. You have to watch it. My next movie is quite a popular one. It's Hacksaw Ridge. Now, this isn't a specifically very, very Christian-y movie, but faith is very much at the centre, and I think that it's one of those movies that people watch and don't even realise how strong the lead character, his faith actually is. But yeah, I thoroughly recommend it, especially if you're into war movies. This is the perfect movie for you. And my last movie on there is What If. Now, I just stumbled across this on Amazon Prime, and I feel like those are the best movies, to be honest. Like, God clearly was like, you need to watch this movie. And it's basically about this guy. He turns into a bit of a idiot, and he left his girlfriend. He basically, by doing that, he left the church. And yeah, it basically goes into what would have happened in his life if one moment had been different, if he hadn't have got on the bus. So basically he leaves his girlfriend on a bus. Like, he goes to go on a bus and his girlfriend says, like, look, like, I think this is a big mistake. Like, this is going to be the end of us. Like, I can just see us drifting apart. And he said, oh no, it won't. And he gets on the bus and goes. And it was, but it shows basically this angel comes and puts him into his life if he hadn't have got on the bus. So he's ended up married to him, he's got kids, he's actually a pastor, and he learns a lot about God in a very short space of time. But it's such a good movie. It's actually really funny as well. Thoroughly recommend. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any Christian films recommendations, please comment below, because I'm an ISO. But yeah, I hope this video has been helpful. Comment below any films I missed. Comment below if you've seen any films that you really liked that I've mentioned today. And also maybe any book recommendations as well. That would be cool. So yeah, please, please, please stay safe, stay healthy, look after one another, and have an amazing day, guys. Bye, guys.